This is Jeff with Shout Out Minnesota, and we are here with
SHAUN SOHO,
DONALDSON, lead guitar of Crash Midnight, lead singer of Crash Midnight.
not appearing in this video. Yeah. Shoeless murky waters are covered. Right. Don't need shoes to play the blues.
So first time here. We're at First Avenue, as you can see by the VIP parking sign there. Minneapolis, first time here at the Legendary Club. You guys put out a fantastic set. Tell us a little bit on your end, how it was on stage and the reaction from the fans.
I absolutely love the venue. We just found out that they shot Purple Rain here, which was awesome. I took a picture of the thing, the picture of the star. Yeah, right. The star. That's awesome. Then, you know, and then in the green room, they have a place that says Gibson Guitars, rates us in top 10 rock venues of, in the United States. That set the bar very high. But, I felt like this place delivered at a good time.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, this place was like wild as shit. You got the balcony all up there.
It's awesome. It's like it has a lot of character. It reminds me a lot of the rock venue back home in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, we got to play some really cool places on this tour. We're just talking about we're in Kansas City, and it's a gorgeous place for movie theater and everything in Midland. And as amazing as that, I think it's too nice for us. Really.
Right? Yeah. I'm surprised we were kicked out.
I know. I thought that we were going to say just because, but no, this is our own territory. This kind of thing. Nice dirty rock club, a lot of history behind it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Purple Rain.
So speaking of history, let's talk about how you guys got together, because it's kind of unique.
Excellent at segues. Well, let's see. We got together. My brother, our bass player, and myself, playing a whole bunch of bands around the Boston scene, and Alex was moving up here to go to school in Boston, and answered an ad, and we ruined his childhood. And he was up here for about 2 weeks before going to the car. Yeah. Gave me a phone call, and I told him we had a great name for.
At the time, I was like 18 years old. Like, what the hell are these people, man? Like, they just like totaled the freaking car this side of the road. I don't know, but it ended up being a horrible influence on me.
Yeah. Actually, and only a couple months after that was back when Alex did this thing where he would like puke, but like subtly puke. So he would drink way too much. We called him Time Bomb because he would drink anything that's in front of him, or do anything in front of him, and it would be like, oh, you lit the fuse, and then like 20 minutes later, it's just boom, flat on his face. Right. So he had done that one night, and apparently he was like so drunk he like dug a little hole into the bark mulch outside a building, and puked into the hole and covered it back up. And
as one does.
And we had my parents' dog at that time wandering around, and the dog dug it up, ate his throw up, and had to get her stomach pumped.
Yeah. It's the 151.
It was the 151. Yeah. So even Alex's secondhand throw up is still very, very cool. Could kill a man.
Or lesser dog.
Lesser dog.
And that's how we got together.
And the rest is history. So, like I said before, first time playing here, Minneapolis, and you guys are touring with the Pretty Reckless.
Yes.
You have a new album coming out next month, right? November 18th, I believe it is.
Much anticipated in July. Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the album?
The album has been, it's been in the making for 10 years, really.
Yeah, very
about it. Songs like 151, and we're screwing around with like before we were in a band.
Even before I started, they were.
Yeah, all this material's been around for a while, and what's cool about it to us is that because so much of this material's been around for years and years, it's kind of like a greatest hits album. We weeded out the ones that were calamities, didn't work, and then we left some of those on that we liked anyway. But yeah, no, we're really proud of everything on this album, and most of it was written when we were all living in a two-bedroom apartment right by Fenway Park in like Boston's Kendall Square.
Go Red Sox.
Yeah, it was wild.
Twins.
We had 6 people in there, and that's not counting the other people we invited over.
Yeah, the ladies.
Yeah, so all these things, they come from stories that pretty much happened there.
How long you guys been working on the album, basically?
Well, working on the album, I guess, started when we first met.
Yeah, exactly.
So
literally been 10 years. Yeah, that's what people don't understand. Like we've been signed before, we've been picked up by, there was this producer at one time. It's been a long road. I left the band, I was an original guitarist. I left the band for a couple years till I moved back home to Ohio. It's just like, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's intense. It's in the book. It's in the book. Yeah, that's after the first album.
It's teaser.
So most of the songs are pretty much already there for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, this is stuff like we still haven't had a full rehearsal.
Right.
This tour.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
ridiculous. We kind of half-assed it this morning in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Trying to work out a couple things that weren't working.
Did
but-
well enough.
Yeah, well, our rhythm guitarist was half asleep during it and just stopped playing.
I know.
And then we had to yell at him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, I guess everybody's played these for so long. And actually, our rhythm guitarist right now was playing lead for us for a little while when Alex was out of the band. So it was just, this whole thing has just come around and around and around to the lineup we have right now. And
Then it reclaimed the throne.
So you guys have a very unique sound. I know you guys put it in your bio as well as more of a classic rock, which it is. You have a little bit of edge to it. Yeah, I guess what I'm getting to is the influences, because you have the classic rock side and you have more of like a punk edge to it. Where do those influences come from?
You know, when I was in high school, I actually played in a punk band. There were like Dead Kennedy's influences called the Ken Starr Report of Bill Clinton fame. You remember that? Ken Starr Report, right?
I remember it, yes.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, we would sound like Dead Kennedy's band. And then, you know, I got really into the blues later on in high school. So, you know, half of me was like, you know, super punk rock, and then the other half was ripping blues licks. And then I guess that's just my point, man. You know, and then I grew up playing Appetite for Destruction every single song on it.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's a hard blues rock band, but all the lyrics are super punky. So, I mean, we take a lot of influence from, you know, the guys you can clearly hear in our stuff, you know, 5 pieces, 6 pieces, so, I take a lot of influence myself from a band called Illinois Rocks, and that kind of like leaked into the rest of the band, just because, I mean, they do this thing where they bring in like the Clash and Rolling Stones and
harmonicas.
They just like, we both play an equally shitty harmonica. It's we kind of mesh it all together, and I think we all have so many crazy influences all over the place. I mean, they can go like wildly, you know, out to like Zappa territory, but they stay in like, I don't know what you say. We all kind of stay in this hard blues rock thing, but we all try to deliver with a punk attitude. I think that's what we see.
We're always sneering on stage.
We're always sneering. Yes.
Well, I know it's a little Guns N' Roses tonight.
Yeah.
Added in there.
We didn't do that in the Seven Best tour. Remember in Jump Jack Flash in the Seven Best tour, and then we were listening to it doing a lot of long drives in the Seven Best tour. And we were trying to go listen to Appetite for some reason.
Mr. Brown stuff.
Yeah. So it was hitting a little close to home, so we decided to
Cover it.
cover it and just say what the hell with it. You know? So a lot of times, this is what we like when we started this band. We played music that we wanted to hear. We didn't like look at the radio. What the fuck's trending right now? It was just for me. I was sick of waiting for Chinese Democracy to come out 10 years ago. Velvet Revolver, which I loved, was just not what I wanted it to be. Like, you know,
A little
it was
too
great.
modern. It's a great album.
It's a great album, but it was more Stone Temple Pilots than GNR. I just, you know, so many people.
Sorry, Slash, I love you.
I know, we do.
I really do love it.
But I really wanted another Appetite. And so we're just like, fuck, who else is going to make something that sounds like what we want to hear? We're going to play it. And I think that's the same way when we pick the Sevens. We're not going by, you know, these sort of rock people. We're like, oh, you want to cover Mr. Brown?
We literally walked into our record label's thing and kicked over the table and told We didn't do that.
He doesn't have a table.
Yeah.
All right.
See that?
All right. So where you guys headed from here?
We're headed to St. Louis after this. Yes.
Back to Missouri, huh?
We're going to try not to start any riots this time.
Right.
All right. All right.
Nice little massacre.
Tell us a little something that the fans don't know.
That story about me throwing up in the mulch. Nobody ever.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the first time this has been on an interview. Sorry, Mom.
Alex and I were actually twins.
I gave them alcohol poisoning. Secondhand alcohol poisoning.
yeah. All right. Let the fans know how they can get a hold of you guys on social media.
Okay, we're crazy on Twitter. We do that. That's where we're the most. But we all have individual Facebook accounts, and we have a band Facebook account. You can find us anywhere on there. What else do we do? Do we do anything else?
I don't.
I just trying to do Instagram, but it's just not.
I can't do
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So Twitter at Crash Midnight.
Yeah, I don't like the square pictures. It makes me
At
sad.
Crash Midnight?
Yes,
It's at Crash
at Crash
Midnight.
Midnight.
Facebook.com/Crash Midnight, I think.
Yep, and our website, crashmidnight.com. It's not social media, but it's still cool.
It's still me.
Yeah, it is me.
All right.
And we're on YouTube. We have 3 videos. We have 151. We have Down the Boulevard on YouTube.
How many is that?
That's 2. But then we kind of have Welcome to Boston up there. We like slap that shit together on on like a slideshow. So it's like 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 videos on YouTube.
All right. So we expect you guys back here in Minneapolis, in Minnesota in general. 'Cause,
This place is amazing. I mean, there's certain venues that just stick out, like Flint, Michigan, Machine Shop. Like, boom, that's a venue. And like this is just.
I always say if it's good enough for Prince, it's good enough for me.
there you go. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks a lot for your time. One last shout out to the fans of Minnesota.
Thank
guys
you,
fucking
Minnesota.
kick ass.
That was
Thank you for coming
awesome
out
tonight. Thank you so much.
We're not
Love
going to
you.
say anything. It's synchronicity.